What's up? In this video, I'm going to discuss how to do transitions from multiple targets fast and efficiently with one simple drill. So stay tuned.
Yeah, the other teams are moving in the background.
Welcome back, Carlos here with Rage 11 Tactical. On this channel, we create content full of useful tips, techniques, and or drills just like this one. So if you want to build and or expand your tactical knowledge base, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to catch all my latest videos. Okay, as mentioned, in this video, I'm going to discuss how to transition from target to target fast and efficiently with one simple drill. In my opinion, this is one of those skills that is super important. It doesn't matter if you're a competition shooter, tactical shooter, or concealed carry holder. The ability to transition from multiple targets fast and efficiently is crucial to your gun handling skills. Side note, if you haven't seen my firearms fundamentals videos, check those out because I show you everything from proper draw, rifle setup, and even what to take to the range. All right, first and foremost, when it comes to transitions, it doesn't matter how fast we move the gun if we haven't acquired that next target. So the first part of a fast transition is leading with the eyes. This is critical to being fast and efficient because that's just how our brains are wired. For example, let's say you're walking down the street, you wouldn't, say you see a red car, you wouldn't point at the car, say, look at that red car, and then turn your head. You would most likely see it, look at that red car, and then point to it, right? This doesn't change just because we're now holding a gun in our hands. We still need to lead with the eyes, right? The question I get most often is, how do I train this leading with the eyes? Well, don't worry, in a second, once we get to the drill, it will become crystal clear. Next, we need to understand that transitioning from target to target fast is a full body exercise, right? It starts at the feet, then it moves into the hips and transfers into the arms. It's just like swinging a baseball bat or a golf club, right? We need to use that momentum and that force to maneuver the gun effectively, right? If we're just using our arms, we're going to be slow. All right, so the drill's pretty simple. All you're gonna need is two targets spaced out 6 feet apart, and we're gonna shoot this from the 5-yard line, right? It's important that you set that drill up the same time or the same way every time. That way, as you're gathering data on your times, you can make a note if you're improving. All right, so the first part is pretty simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start aimed in on target number 1, but our eyes are gonna be looking at target 2. As soon as we hear the command or the beep, we're gonna transition to the target we're already looking at and fire 1 round. Then once we're on that one, we're gonna do the same thing. Stay aimed in on target 2, looking at target 1, and then transition the gun to that next target. Start off slow and just bring the gun to your line of sight, and then every rep, pick it up a little bit as you increase the speed. So here's what it looks like. Then you go a little bit faster. That was a 4.8. A little bit slower there. One more. So 3.8 on that last one. Like I said, my eyes are already looking at that next target just like this. And as soon as it comes into view, I fire that round. So that's the first part of the drill there. All right, the next part of the drill is very similar to that, but this time we're gonna be looking at the same target our gun is pointing at, and on the command, we're gonna drive the gun first and then bring the gun to that. So we're gonna add the movement of the head. At the beginning, exaggerate that movement so that you can gain that skill, and then every rep, you're gonna start leading more with the eyes and the head will kind of follow, but your eyes definitely need to beat the gun to that next target. So here's what that looks like. Right? So I'm looking at the same target, transitioning as the beeps. Exaggerate. One more time, I'm gonna exaggerate the head movement. And then I'm gonna pick it up a little bit. Right? A little bit more. Right? So as you can see, exaggerate that head movement at the beginning and then successively get faster every repetition. Remember, again, this is a full body exercise. That movement comes from the ground into the hips and transitions to the arms. Don't just move the arms, use your whole core to move that gun to that next target. Additionally, this drill can be done with a rifle. It's the same concept, driving that rifle to the next target or incorporating it into larger drills. For example, you can do a 1-and-1 or 2-and-2 or even an El Prez. All right, little bonus tip here. Remember, as you're doing this drill, our focus is speed and fast transitions, right? So don't beat yourself up if every shot is not a perfect bullseye or in that A zone, right? With time, you're gonna get faster, right? That'll become your new normal and the accuracy will follow, right? You can't work both skills at the same time, right? If you're working on accuracy, forget about speed, right? You're gonna do nice, slow drills. If you're working on speed, give yourself a little bit of a break on the accuracy, right? Eventually, a miracle is going to happen in you, I guarantee it, right? Eventually, you're just going to become faster and more accurate. Just trust me on this one, it will happen, all right? Okay, so as you can see, a very simple drill, but you'll have huge improvements, I guarantee it. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, as it truly does help. With that, stay safe and train hard.